You wake up. The world is quiet. Too quiet. You look outside and everything has changed. Streets are empty. Cars abandoned. And the people who still move aren't human anymore. Could this nightmare become real? Let's explore what would actually happen if a zombie apocalypse broke out, and what science says about it. What is a zombie from a scientific point of view? Brief history. The term zombie originates from Haitian folklore, where it referred to reanimated corpses controlled by sorcery. Modern pop culture turned it into virus-infected, mindless creatures. And scientifically, a zombie could be defined as a human exhibiting lack of self-awareness, extreme aggression, cognitive decay, compulsive behavior, like biting or attacking, transmissible condition. The rabies virus, known for its transmission through bites, manifests symptoms like aggression, hydrophobia, and muscle spasms, leading to concerns about accelerated mutation. Documented cases highlight its impact on both animals and humans. The mind-controlling parasite Toxoplasma gondii influences rodents, causing significant behavioral changes that have been documented in humans, including impulsivity and diminished fear. Speculation arises: could a mutated strain provoke aggression? Cordyceps fungus exerts mind control over insects, raising questions about its potential to infect mammals. Experts discuss biological barriers, yet the idea of such a leap is not entirely off the table. Research continues to unveil the mysteries behind mind-controlling parasites, viruses, and fungi, highlighting the intricate interactions within ecosystems. Scientists strive to understand their implications on both animal and human behavior. As outbreaks related to mind-controlling pathogens capture headlines, public concern grows. Families find themselves faced with unsettling questions about the safety of their environments and the unseen threats lurking around them. On day 0, patient 0 enters the local hospital exhibiting strange symptoms that were misdiagnosed as psychosis, setting off a chain of events. As confusion reigns, a doctor looks worriedly over the patient, who seems lost in a terrifying haze. By day 3, panic erupts as several unexplained attacks occur in hospitals, leaving staff overwhelmed and the public gripped by fear. The chaos intensifies, with emergency responders scrambling to control the escalating situation. On day 5, shocking footage leaks online showing the terrifying reality of what is happening, igniting panic across the nation. Friends gather wide-eyed and horrified as they realize the situation is far worse than they ever imagined. By day 7, cities impose strict lockdowns as the military is mobilized to restore order, leaving residents feeling trapped in their own homes. The atmosphere thickens with apprehension as sirens blare and soldiers take. On day 10, the first city collapses under the strain of the outbreak, leaving a haunting scene of destruction as chaos ensues. Amidst the ruins, brave emergency responders do their best to aid the injured, yet the atmosphere is thick with hopelessness. As chaos envelops, cities' emergency protocols are activated, imposing martial law and curfews that restrict movement while government authorities scramble to regain control. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and World Health Organization find themselves overwhelmed, struggling to manage the rapidly escalating health crisis as satellite monitoring detects dangerous outbreaks. In a tense meeting, military leaders discuss extreme measures, including nuclear options to combat an unprecedented threat, while the breakdown of global supply chains sparks economic collapse. As local militias rise in power, citizens rally together to form autonomous regions, navigating a landscape where traditional authority has eroded and survival relies on community solidarity. In a world turned upside down by a zombie apocalypse, survival hinges on strategic choices rather than reckless actions. Avoid crowded places like major supermarkets where panic can quickly ensue. Relying on military rescue is a dangerous gamble. Not everyone will receive help. Staying quiet and avoiding flashy lights can mean the difference between life and death. Head towards rural or mountainous areas for safety. Stock up on essentials like water purification systems, first aid supplies, and canned foods. Equip yourself with basic survival skills. Fire-making, navigation, and first aid are crucial. Secure your safe house without drawing attention, and travel in small, stealthy groups. Trust is a luxury. Rely only on those you deeply know. The ideal survivor remains calm under pressure, prioritizing knowledge over physical fitness while honing skills in bushcraft, medical assistance, mechanics, and firearms training. In the heart of the wilderness lies a fortified cabin, a sanctuary designed for safety against the undead. Its sturdy doors and barred windows offer a sense of security, while the surrounding trees serve as both cover and a barrier against unwanted visitors. As night falls, the flickering light of a campfire reveals a gathering of survivors. Each person shares their knowledge, whether it's how to start a fire using flint or the essentials of navigation, with only the stars as their guide. In this new world, cooperation and shared skills become lifelines, allowing them to stay one step ahead of danger. In a world transformed after the collapse, nature swiftly reclaims human-made structures, enveloping cities in a vibrant tapestry of life. Wild animals roam freely through urban zones, establishing their dominance in places once bustling with activity. Human survivors adapt to this new reality, forming micro-communities or embracing a nomadic lifestyle relying on their wits and the remnants of the old world to survive. They navigate the transformed landscape where each day is a balance between danger and opportunity. Within this chaos, the possibility of zombie evolution emerges. Adapting to their environment, these creatures lose decomposed tissue yet become more efficient hunters. Amid the turmoil, immune humans cling to hope, collaborating to rebuild civilization from the ashes of the old world. Final reflection and conspiracy theory. Could governments already be testing behavior-modifying viruses? MKUltra provides a historical precedent for unethical experiments, raising concerns about bioweapons research potentially related to viral mind control. What if the zombie virus isn't fiction, but merely a prototype? Maybe the apocalypse doesn't start with a bang, but a bite. Would you survive a zombie apocalypse? What would your plan be? Leave it in the comments, subscribe for more science-based deep dives, and remember the next outbreak could be closer than you think. As the sun sets on a world transformed, one can envision the challenges of survival in a post-apocalyptic landscape. The deserted streets echo with the remnants of society, while lone survivors navigate the dangers of a new reality. In the shadows of crumbling buildings, communities form, relying on each other for support and strategies to confront the unknown. Together, they embrace hope amidst chaos, finding strength in unity as they face the uncertainty of a future that beckons with both peril and possibility.